Well, it's hard to celebrate homecoming when you're being shut out by your crosstown rivals. Tommy Matthews is just not playing like himself tonight, and that is the major storyline as we continue our coverage.
Tommy. Hey, Coach. What's the plan? I'm gonna have to bench you for the rest of the half. Take off your helmet. Have a seat.
Wait, what? What do you mean? You're pulling me from the game? Coach, I've given everything to this team.
I'm doing what's best for you and for the team. Please, sit down.
Coach, I don't know what he said, but I'm fine to play. Look, I've got scouts here watching me tonight. You can't bench me.
No, you can't play. For me, please, sit down. Hey, we'll talk about this later. Promise.
What'd you say, man?
I had to.
I know you're worried. Right, but I need you to focus. You got 52 other guys out there counting on you now.
I mean, 52 guys? No sweat, Coach. Do it.
Good, because we're gonna need you to ball out. That's not asking too much, of course.
No, I got this.
Was it the play calling?
I've had 2 whole weeks to digest everything. I'll be fine. What can go wrong?
Great. Well, with your raw athleticism, you got this.
Hope you're right.
Whoa, you forgetting something? Your helmet. The piece de renaissance, the most important part. Come on, you got this.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I got this.
Yeah? Yeah, you got this.
He so doesn't got this.
And welcome back. Kevin Connors with you on one of the most special games on the schedule each season, Homecoming Weekend. This live stream is brought to you by EA Sports. And his decision to bring it out proves fruitful as he puts together a great return. So, I'm not sure what to make of this, but Tommy Matthews was just benched for a backup who joined the team only a couple of weeks ago. And get this, his teammates nicknamed him QB2 because they thought he'd never see the field, but here he is. Ooh, he puts his own spin on things, and that's good for a first down. You know, I gotta say, it's kind of odd seeing someone other than Tommy Matthews delivering these throws. I mean, he was basically the face of this franchise, in a manner of speaking. He's on the move. Going deep now for Patton. Touchdown! From a clipboard to the scoreboard, QB2 leads his team to pay dirt on his first drive of the game. And it's good. So they trim the lead by 1 more point. The score now 13-7. So an unexpected drive by an unknown backup we call QB2 leads the way to this kick. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And this drive will be getting started inside the 20. Not ideal. The Bearcats take over on offense. And there's Coach Summers yelling some instructions to his QB from the sideline. Here's Carpenter. Spots Irons. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. It's 2 yards on the completion there. That'll bring up second down. Favors is lined up behind Carpenter. Looking to pass. Throws to Irons. And a big hit there as he's knocked to the ground. Well, I've got a moment. I gotta give a quick shout out to my man Reggie Brown with the school newspaper here. He took the time to show me around campus earlier today. This kid's got a real future as a reporter. I'm telling you, he did a great piece on QB2 not long ago. stuffed on the previous play. It's 2nd and long. The Bearcats will run it now. Oh, it's a fumble! And now it's out of bounds. The defense knocked it loose but could not take it away. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st down. From the gun, here's Carpenter. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. As a quick side note, what an honor it's been to team up with EA Sports to bring you some of the best high school football action in America. The players will be competing for Heisman trophies, national championships, and even Super Bowl titles in the years to come. Some of them are on this field today. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. After a minimal pickup, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Here's Carpenter. Rifles that pass, and it's intercepted. And they'll have it at the 31-yard line. Now QB2 came off the bench to lead his team to a touchdown the last time out. Here's a chance now to prove it wasn't a fluke. Pushing into the clear. The 30. Oh, it's a touchdown. And this game is tied at 13. Can you believe it? Myers now to add the extra point. And they'll take a narrow lead, just 1 point between the teams. Our score now, 14-13. They're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. On that Bearcat sideline, head coach Raymond Summers doing his best to keep his kids motivated. And they've watched a 13-0 lead disintegrate with a snap. And he's stopped at the 41. Well, what a scene here today, and I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that our next live stream will be from the state championship game later this season. Most believe the Brush Hogs are the team best positioned to raise. My opinion, pigs will fly before the Brush Hogs win it all, but what do I know? Needing just a couple yards, it's 3rd and 2. The handoff to Favors, and he's tackled for a loss as they're unable to avoid a 4th down. Looking to roll the dice. Here's 4th and 4. From the gun, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. So the Dragons will take over the football. Lined up in the pistol.
Watch the right, watch the right. 65, 65, 65. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Go deep for Patton. He makes the catch. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown Dragons. Davion Patton. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. And the kick is good. The advantage now, 21-13. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. It's taken at the 4. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. Well, I gotta gotta say, all the Bearcats fans that showed up for this game, yeah, they're not nearly as loud now as they were here when they were enjoying a shutout. Caught by Stubb. The ball comes out. The D's got it. They're on the move. What a powerful move. And they'll have it at the 27-yard line. The Dragons take over on offense, and they're down by a field goal as we approach the second half. Option to the left, he's going to keep it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! And they extend their lead. The Dragons will try to add 2 to the board. Shotgun snap, here's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Well, the students are rising to their feet as we await this onside kick. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. So the Bearcats are lined up now. And boy, a touchdown would go a long way towards building up a comeback. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Carpenter. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. With a long way to go, it's second and long. From the gun, it's Carpenter. Looks middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down at the 33. 17 yards that time. Good for a Bearcat first down.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Out of the gun, it's Carpenter. Spots up, live ball. And the Dragons take possession. They flip the field with some great playmaking. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Back to pass. Scratch that, he's moving right. Oh, now you see him, now you don't. And he picks up a big chunk of yards to take them into enemy territory. Triple zeros on the clock as we reach the end of the third quarter. More high school football on the way after a short break. Working now from the far side of the logo. It's first down. Option right. Cuts back right, finds a seam, and he picks up a chunk of yards all the way to the 15. A 30-yard gain and a big-time play. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. On first down, they go back to Hawk. Spins free, and he'll move his way forward to the 6. A gain of 9 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's QB2. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! Oh, they are running up the score. Dragons are lined up for a 2-point attempt. QB2 looks downfield. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. Leading this drive to finish in the end zone. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Carpenter. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again on second down, it's Carpenter. It's complete to Justice. And they'll bring him down at the 40-yard line. The D is ready for a throw on third down. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Oh no, he coughs it up! A pickup of 3 on the play, so it'll be 4th and 2. They're running for it. Oh, but he goes backwards. So the Dragons will take over the football. Lined up in the shotgun. Option left. Oh, fancy move to elude the defense. And they finally stop him short of the red zone after a big-time gain. He keeps it running right. And he'll be brought down at the 21-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7. QB settles into the shotgun look. Hawk gets the handoff. The defense is set up for the pass. On third down, here's QB2. Spots his tight end, completes the throw. And he's brought down at the 14.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Inside the red zone, it's QB2. This will be caught at the 8, and he's beyond the 5 to the 4-yard line. Just short of a first down. It's 2nd and 1. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. And that was dangerously close to being intercepted. But the drop stays alive. Following a close call, here's 3rd and 1. Oh, the ball comes down. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown! And that should seal the deal. Here's the Dragons looking for 2. Out of the gun, it's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake, coaches, when this baby's over. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Going through the motions now, it's 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Carpenter. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. As we approach the final minute, here's down. He'll try again as he drops back. Throws to Irons, and he's inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now the Bearcats call timeout. No choice but to stop the clock. Back after a quick break. Fires down the middle, and it's complete. A 23-yard gain, and a 1st down, and much, much more. 5 receivers on the field, likely going to the air on this play. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st.
What we got?
Once more on 2nd down. Here's Carpenter. Completes that throw on the crossing route. And he's down at the 5. Now it's 1st and goal. The offense in need of a score.
Go!
Looking to throw again. This will be caught at the 8. And he's out of bounds. They'll spot this at the 1-yard line. 4 yards closer to the end zone now. It's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey.
Out of the gun, they'll throw. He's got it! Touchdown, Bearcats! The fireworks continue in this heavyweight matchup. And he puts it through. The score now, 45-20. Ready now for the kick. It's a fair catch inside the 20. And this will wind up being a touchback. Dragons send out their offense, and if they go to the run, you can expect QB2 to be involved. He leads this team in rushing yards. And he doesn't get the snap off in time. They'll lose 5 yards before they have a chance to gain any on this drive.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
So there's the decision, and the course will be accepted. Now with an additional 5 yards to pick up, here's 1st and long.
You.
Now they'll throw from the gun. He's going to run, airing it out for Patton. He comes down with it. Touchdown! Davion Patton. And there is no question he's the player of the game. Now for the token point after. Oh, but he misses it. Won't affect the outcome, though. This game well in hand. Well, they've lined up for the onside kick, and remember, this team has already recovered one this season. Can they do it again? And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. Opening play of this drive for the Bearcats. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. He's back to pass. Under pressure and sacked. Timeout called by the Bearcats. Likely the last one of this game. And more high school football in a moment. With just a mile to go, it's 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. Deep throw for Justice. And that deep ball is incomplete. Gave it their best shot, but it won't give them the result they so desperately needed. And that will do it. A comeback to remember. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
Not just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in... Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game at that tonight, son. You ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? We'd love to add you to our site. My man.
The man of the hour. Man, you're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments for an exclusive?
Sorry, maybe some other time, Reg. I got a lot to prep for the playoffs.
Tell you what. Wow, great, okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
Biggest strength?
Just think of one of them, anything.
Well, I felt like I was able to get away from the rush and then buy enough time to make plays.
All right, well, if you're not gonna play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's your exclusive.
Need a word from my office.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from CenturyLink Field, the home of the Oregon High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Dragons. Joining you on this beautiful evening, I'm Kevin Connors. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. Fielded in the end zone. And he's tackled a yard short of the 25, so he doesn't quite match a touchback. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And you know, with a state championship on the line, every drive can seem like it's the most critical. So it's a jet sweep. Watch the receiver. And they go backwards, losing yardage. Now for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing a blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. In the meantime, they pick up the first with that run on second down. 5 wideouts on the field, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Back to pass on first down. It's a fumble! Scooped up by the D, and he's out at the 41-yard line. Rainey's lined up behind Dixon. On second down, back to pass. Got it out just in time, but a solid hit for... Is that incompletion? Someone check that dude's chiclets. Following the incomplete pass on second down, it's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, here's Dixon. Completes that throw to Rainey on the screen. And he'll be marked out at the 47-yard line. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. And you know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again, he drops back. Ooh, he took a hit as he threw it, and that'll end up incomplete. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that was. Oh, look, the ball's loose! And the defense takes possession. They closed in on that ball quickly. So the Dragons are lined up now, and all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. So the verdict's been delivered, and they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game.
Still first down.
Hoping to avoid another mental lapse, here's first and long. Now he brings the ball down, he's on the move. He's going deep for Patton. Touchdown! Davion Patton. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. The Dragons will go for 2 here. From the gun, looking to throw. That's caught at the 2. So they come up empty on that play call. Up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. They run the screen, and that's complete to Rainey. And there's a big gain before he's out of bounds. A 25-yard gain, and now everyone's on their feet, myself included. From the gun, inside handoff, and the defense doesn't let that play go anywhere. Stopped for no gain. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and It was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. So here's third down after not much success on the ground this series. They'll throw from the 50. Sends it to Rainey in the flat. And he's taken down at the 33. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sandy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. So there you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians, take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. Back to pass on second down. And he can't make the connection. It's incomplete. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. His dad climbed the Huskers, as did his older brother Tommy. Mom Olivia was a star on the Huskers track team, so I'm not so sure Gavin has ever even considered going anywhere else. Oh, it's too short. No good. And really fair. I mean, they're asking him to be like Justin Tucker out there. To start the drive. Here's QB2 going long distance for Patton. He makes the grab. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Already down by a score, this defense trying to slow down the momentum. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Incomplete pass on first down. Looking to pat down. It's incomplete. Good coverage by Gales. Man, how quickly things can change. A pair of incompletions has them facing a 3rd and 10 after a promising start to this drive. Drops back again. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. And they stretch their lead. Myers is on now for the PAT. It's up and it's good. The lead now 13-0. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Needing to make up some ground. Now it's time to switch sides as we conclude the opening quarter. 3 more to go in this state championship showdown. Back in a moment. So the second quarter is now underway, and appropriately enough, it's second down. Dixon hands it to Rainey. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade, and to his credit, he's never been shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it away. Washington fields it. Ends away from the tackle. Hey, one good move deserves another. And he's down at the 20-yard line. The Dragons take over on offense. And as they get underway, complacency can be the silent killer. This drive will be key. And he'll take it across for a touchdown. They're looking unstoppable right now. The Dragons will try to add 2 to the board. Scans the field. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. He fields it at the 5. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. He finds his tight end. Taken down as he makes the grab. Give him 9 there on that completion. Second down on the way. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. You know, another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. The captain of Cal Reggie for the heads up. Now he's stopped after coming up with the first down. All right, so following the short gain, it's first down. From the gun, it's Dixon. Caught by Rosas. And he's got it past the marker, first down. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like the ball's loose, and the offense able to Cover. A second chance now for this drive. On second down, he'll drop back. Oh, he lost the football. And a lucky break for the offense as it goes out of bounds. They will keep possession. Looking to pass on third down. Completes that throw to Rainey on the screen. And he's taken down at the 33. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Fettu's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. Following the incompletion on second, it's third down. They snap the ball. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Well, I've got a moment here. I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team, and I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. Here's the whistle, and now the kick. He fields it at the 2. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And let's be honest, the playbook should take advantage of the way QB2 is reading the D and making great decisions. Goes to his left. It's now a great cut. 10.
That's right, baby. It's all
Touchdown. Yet another go for his growing highlight reel. And now it's time for the extra point. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Well, the students are rising to their feet as we await this onside kick. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. And he's down to about the 36-yard line. Now the Brush Hogs call timeout. They're down to a pair in this first half as we near the halfway mark. On second down, back to pass. And that'll wind up incomplete. Emmanuel Rosas, the intended target on that one. Following that incompletion, it'll be 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, looking to fire. And they Dixon sack. And they go from field goal range to rethinking their strategy on this drive. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And it'll be down at the 5-yard line. The kick teams their teammates on defense nicely. So, after a one-sided first half, it's the Dragons in control. And when we return, the second half of this championship showdown. Fielded in the end zone. Loses a defender, and this could be big. Oh, a nasty juke. And he puts together an electric return to put his team in excellent field position. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. Shakes it with the wiggle. And they finally make a stop after a big-time gain. Now the linemen on both sides dig in for this 1st and goal. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run, and he does it again! Touchdown! Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Try to add one more. Oh, they fake it. He's looking downfield. So they come up D on that play call. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. And they're unable to recover the ball. And so now their defense heads onto the field. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. And there's Dixon making some final preparations as we await the snap. He's got Rosas, and he'll find his the 35. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Brush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Fetu's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. The D is ready for a throw on 3rd down. Grabs the snap. Down goes Dixon. And that's a costly mistake that puts them outside of field goal range. And he sends it flying. And it's nothing to brag about on the return as he comes up with just 2 or 3 yards. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And QB2, well, he's been a force of nature with his legs and that promising young arm. He sees daylight. He's at the 40, the 30, 20, 10. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown! They are running away with this game. The Dragons are lined up for a 2-point attempt. Here's QB2. He can't make the connection. So they come up empty on that play call. Well, they've lined up for the onside kick, and remember, this team has already recovered one this season. Can they do it again? They had the good hand there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And we'll see if they've come up with anything to prevent this drive from ending with yet another punt. Here's Dixon, and they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Rainey gets the handoff, and they'll stop him. Minimal pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 8. The defense is set up for the pass.
Push him back. Push him back.
3rd down from the gun. Now he'll tuck and run. Oh, no! All that, and now a fumble? Now it's picked up going the other way, and they'll have it just outside the red zone. come the Dragons to start the drive. And with a special player like QB2, Coach Fetu is doing everything he can to maximize his impact on this game. And he'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com. And let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, until earlier this season, he hadn't played a down of football since Pop Warner. Think about that kind of meteoric rise. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. He keeps it running left. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. One last thing on Recruits to Watch. You can go to the archive and watch videos they have on players that are now in the NFL. I highly recommend you search for DeAndre Hopkins and Le'Veon Bell's highlights. I mean, it's like watching someone play Madden. You know, Madden, the video game. Madden. After coming up with a strong run. Option to the right. He'll foul. And there's plenty of green in front of him. And he does it again. Touchdown. Here's the Dragons looking for two. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add two to the board. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Well, the students are rising to their feet as we await this onside kick. And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. And he's down at the 45-yard line. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And there's Coach Thompson yelling some instructions for Gavin Dixon from the sideline. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Oh, it's a fumble. And the Dragons take possession. They flip the field with some great playmaking. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And QB2 will look to use his legs as well as his arm to lead his team down the field. During my pregame interview with Coach Fetu, he expressed all kinds of excitement about this opportunity for his kids. But I detected a tinge of sadness when the conversation turned to the subject of Tommy Matthews. I mean, it's hard not to feel for the young man, the former starter at quarterback, who was sidelined indefinitely due to that heart condition earlier this season. Off a huge chunk of yardage on that last play and really changed the dynamic of this drive. What do they do now for an encore? QB2 takes the snap, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! And what a moment for QB2. He was a backup on homecoming weekend. Now he's on the verge of becoming a state champion. And he knocks it through. Following that costly score, here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. The ball comes out. The defense, they're on the move, and they'll have it at the 17-yard line. There's the whistle as we end the third quarter. When we return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter. A first down play coming up. Scratch that, he's moving left. Get some ankle tape for that defender. And now just a couple yards separate them from pay dirt.
Come on now, let's do this.
From the 1-yard line, Here's first and goal. Surveys the field. Hawk will get the first crack at the end zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! Oh, they are running up the score. The Dragons will go for 2 here. Gathers the snap. Using his legs now. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Wanting nothing more. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. They run the screen, and that's complete to Rainey. And the play call there successful as they get it across for the first. Shotgun look. On first down, he'll drop back. Right side of the field, it's complete. And he moves the chains, first down. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Looking to pass on first down. Live ball, and the defense has it. They closed in on that ball quickly. Come the Dragons to start the drive, and if they go to the run, you can expect QB2 to be involved. He leads this team in rushing yards. Oh, the misdirection, and that's a big-time gain that gets them past the 35-yard line. A 34-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Here's QB2 to start the series. Shows off the arm strength, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! The Dragons will try to add 2 to the board. Looking to pass. Now he tucks it. He's into the end zone. Give him 2. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Now they've lined up for the onside kick, and remember, this team has already recovered one this season. Can they do it again? And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Dixon takes the snap, throws into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll have it at the 46-yard line. A bad pass, no question, but still in all, he made a fantastic play. Here come the Dragons to start the drive, and they are very much in control of this game. Deep throw for Patton. He caught it! A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. He's on the move. Oh, everyone felt that one. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. All right, here we go. It's first and goal. Back to pass. It's caught. Touchdown, Dragons. Oh, yeah. The Dragons are lined up for a 2-point attempt. From the gun, it's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Well, the students are rising to their feet as we await this onside kick. They had the good hands unit out. Oh, he coughs it up. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. It's a fumble, and the offense takes it back. They reacted quickly to save their drive. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's second and long. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Fires right. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 49-yard line. A pickup of 1 on the play. Still looking at third and long. Out of the gun, Bill. Batted into the air and intercepted. Picked off by Washington. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Dragons! And that should seal the deal. Here's the Dragons looking for 2. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. And he's down at the 45-yard line. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Fires the ball, and it's complete. And he's got the first down. Timeout called by the Dragons. That leaves them with 2 now as we approach the closing moments of this title game. Dixon, oh look, the ball's loose! And the defense takes possession. They flip the field with some great playmaking. Here come the Dragons to start the drive, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he's across midfield into enemy territory. A pickup of 9 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Throw from the gun. Oh, hold on, he's running right. And he's brought down at the 39. Now the Dragons call timeout. That's their 2nd one thus far, as we approach the closing moments of this title game. Moving right along on this drive, here's 1st and 10. Option to the left, he's going to keep it. And they bring him down after a short pickup. After a minimal pickup, here's 2nd and 8. Option right. The spin, and now there's open field. And he keeps it going. Great move. A 26-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Working out of the pistol. Option left. Drives through the defense. So Coach Fetu continuing to run plays with the game well in hand, and on the opposite sideline, Coach Thompson looks furious. Wow, it appears there, and he goes straight at him. Touchdown! Sammy Hawk, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. The Dragons will go for 2 here. From the gun, looking to throw. Scratch that, he's moving right. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Complete to Kirkpatrick. And he'll find his way to the 35. And that will do it. The Dragons are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
I'm glad you're healthy, Tommy. And I know the guys would love to have you back and all, but this is sort of my team now.
You know what would make you an even better quarterback? Me at receiver.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you...
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Dragons.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started. Fielded in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. Looking downfield, here's Knight. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. And when he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. The D is ready for a throw on third down. Shotgun snap, here's Knight. And a great catch there on the sideline. What concentration by that young man. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. And they'll take him down after a nice pickup. Gun, it's Knight. And that'll drop incomplete. He took the hit as he threw it. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Out at the gun on third. Finds to move the chains. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. A 23-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Knight hands it off the road, and he'll work his way to the 34-yard line. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football, and you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Looking for another conversion. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Knight. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes 4th down. Outside of the classroom, a different kind of test for this kicker. Sutherland drills it, and they put 3 on the board. Following the field goal, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And this will be spotted at the 24. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. And that'll be caught along the left sideline. And he's down at the 43-yard line. A 33-yard gain, and they're already beyond midfield. Hawks lined up in the backfield. Down, back to pass. He gets it to Matthews. 10. And he's all the way home for a touchdown. He used to throw him, now he catches him. Tommy is back. The Dragons will try to add 2 to the board. QB2 looks downfield, goes to Maddox. He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. The Hawks send out their offense. And there's Knight making some final preparations as we await the snap. He's back to pass. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. but this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. The ball's loose, and now it's out of bounds. The defense knocked it loose, but could not take it away. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU. Knight's pass is intercepted. Picked off by Washington. The Dragons send out their offense. And there's Coach Fetu calling out some instructions for QB2 from the sideline. Shakes him off, and he could go. And there's a big gain that goes just beyond the 30. A 21-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Lined up in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that's another catch by Matthews. We could be in for a magical night. So that's a pair of catches now in just the first quarter, and Tommy, he's running routes like he's been playing all season long. He keeps it running left, pushes through contact. Oh, and he's brought down for a loss of yards. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. QB2 settles into the shotgun look. Back to pass on first down. Oh, hold on, he's running left. And now he's out of bounds. First down. So time expires on the first quarter of play. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. Off play action. Throws left, it's complete. And he's got the first down just outside the end zone. A 25-yard gain and one for the highlight reel. Hawk will get the first crack at the end zone. And that puts them a yard short of the goal line. They'll try again with Hawk. And he goes straight at him. Touchdown. And they extend their lead. The Dragons are lined up for a 2-point attempt. Working from the gun. Here's QB2. Oh, the ball comes down. He's looking to go.
Let's go.
That's incomplete. They do not convert. So they come up empty on that play call.
Can't do that.
Here comes the kick. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. Oh, he lost the football. And a lucky break for the offense as it goes out of bounds. They will keep possession. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiting attendance. A guy, Reggie, gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. He's got a man. And he's brought down at the 49-yard line. A 26-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Here's Knight to start the series. And he'll get this to the 45. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. and he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. All right, so following the short gain, here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Quick, oh, it's a fumble. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 30-yard line. So the Dragons are lined up now, and they begin this series with a comfortable but not insurmountable lead. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He's going to run. Gets away from a defender, and he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. One last thought on Snoop, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. That's what the fans came to see. And he's taken down inside the 30. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. He makes the connection for the first and just 5 yards now to the end zone. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. And that's nearly picked off. But the drive will continue. I wouldn't be surprised to see something a little more conservative here on 2nd and goal. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! They just continue to light up the scoreboard. Here's the Dragons looking for 2. From the gun, it's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that's the advantage, growing their lead. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. The Dragons have recovered the ball, and that changes everything.
Legal touching. Offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So there's the decision, and no surprises here as they accept the penalty. On 1st down, he'll drop back, and it'll be incomplete. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Monroe brings in his first catch, and he's brought down at the 34-yard line. Just short of the marker. It's 3rd and inches. Here's Knight. The ball comes out, and the offense able to recover. A second chance now for this drive. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around.
In his face!
We've kind of been waiting for this offense to hit its stride. I certainly know the coaches have. Maybe this is the start of something here on another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Knight. Into heavy traffic and is picked off. Say goodbye. At the 40, 30, 10, and it's a pick-6 touchdown. The Dragons will go for 2 here. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. This is caught at the 5. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. So as they get set to kick it away, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game. How his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened. I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. Taken at the 4. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. Looks to his right. It's complete. Now he's brought down. It's 2 yards on the completion there. That'll bring up second down. Oh, hold on. He's running right. And they'll mark this at the 30-yard line. 3rd and inches here, but the defense looks like they're expecting a pass. Out of the gun, they'll throw. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And the kick is away. Here's Washington. And he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. He keeps it running right. Follows up with a spin. And he picks up a big chunk of yards to take them into enemy territory. So, after 1/2 of this exclusive event, it's the Dragons in control. And when we return, even more of this clash between 2 top teams. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. He fields it at the 5. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And if they go to the run, you can expect QB2 to be involved. He leads this team in rushing yards. And it's incomplete. Choice there to break that up. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I am beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Just a massive gain on that last play put the D on its heels. They're inside the 5 now. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. They are running away with this game. Now they're lined up for the extra point. And they add yet another point. One of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Still very much in control of this game. They're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone. And he's down at the 25. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. They'll go with the run. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Following the incomplete pass on second down, here's 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw from the gun. High ball. Now it's picked up going the other way. And he's out at the 37. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. He'll take a shot at the end zone, but they can't make the connection. Tried to go long on first down, but it only results in a long walk back to the huddle. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. He shakes free. No, but he can't stay upright. Taken down immediately afterwards for a loss. You know, going back to signing day, I gotta say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. Looking to throw, here's QB2. Fires down the middle and it's complete. A 28-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right, scans the field. And no hesitation, gets it off, but he can't make the connection. Following the incompletion on first, here's second down. They snap the ball, and he makes the catch. And that goes in the wrong direction as they're tackled for a loss. Needing something positive, here's 3rd and long. He'll throw again. He's got it! Touchdown, Dragons! Benny Fuller, his first catch of the game is good for 6. The Dragons will try to add 2 to the board. Grabs the snap. He's got it! Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Well, they've lined up for the onside kick, and remember, this team has already recovered one this season. Can they do it again? They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Trying to get something going on the ground. And they'll make the stop at the 38. Now, going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. After a minimal pickup, it's 3rd down. From the gun, looking to throw. And he can't make the catch. Too much contact on the play, so it'll be 4th down. An exceptionally challenging kick awaits from beyond 50 yards. He's taken down at the 43-yard line. Dragons take over on offense. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. And it was only a matter of time, right? Reggie just told me the hashtag QB2 to the U is a thing. Gotta love social media. And let's be honest, you just know Miami's been selling this kid on the incredible tradition they have at the QB position. And meantime, they pick up the first with that run on second down. Lined up in the pistol. Looking to pass on first down. Goes to it. It's complete. And he's inside the 10 as he picks up the first down. Now 6 yards from the end zone. It's first and goal. Here's QB2. It's caught. Touchdown, Dragons. The Dragons are lined up for a 2-point attempt. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Well, the students are rising to their feet as we await this onside kick. Flag on the field, and that kick looked funny as soon as it left his foot and went out of bounds. So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as these teams line up to play. To recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. First play of the drive for the Hawks, and now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. They'll start this drive on the ground. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. Whistle blows to signal the end of the third quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So it's second down as we resume action here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, here's Knight. And a solid gain takes them up to the 42-yard line. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Sends it to Thrash. And he picks up the first down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On first down, back to pass. Oh, but now it's loose. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 41-yard line. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And they are very much in control of this game. And that's a fantastic way to start the drive. Just one play needed to get the first. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st and 10. QB2 takes the snap. Oh, man, I think the quarterback's been playing too much Madden. What was he thinking on that throw? But the drive stays alive. Following the near turnover, here's second down. Option to the right, he'll keep it. And he's brought down at the 37. A pickup of 8 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 2. surveys the field. Scratch that, he's moving left. Delivers a pass on the run. Throws left, it's complete. I saw a handful of face mask on that tackle.
Face mask. Defense.
Oh, man, come on.
This crowd still on its feet. It's 1st and goal from the 7. Option right. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Oh, they are running up the score. Here's the Dragons looking for 2. Out of the gun, looking to fire. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Knight takes the snap. Right side of the field, it's complete. They bring him down. The completion, good for 3, bringing up 2nd down. 5 wideouts on the field, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. To pass on 2nd down. Oh no, he calls it up. Absolutely nowhere. There's room to run. Scooped up by the D. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Dragons. The Dragons will go for 2 here. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Well, they've lined up for the onside kick. And remember, this team has already recovered 1 this season. Can they do it again? And they're unable to recover the ball. And so now their defense heads onto the field. Going through the motions now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. He finds Thrash. And he's stopped at the 41. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Looking to pass on 2nd down. It's a fumble. And the defense has it. They closed in on that ball quickly. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. A little trickery here. Gives it to his receiver. And all it takes is 1 play to move the sticks. A great run there. It's a 12-yard gain. Good for a new set of downs. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this final quarter. It's 1st and 10. It's a give to his receiver on the sweep. Brushes him off. And that's a solid pickup before he's finally taken down. Moving right along on this drive, here's 1st and 10. Option to the left, he's going to keep it. And they finally corral him after a huge gain on the play. Both sides dig in for this first and goal. Option left. And he does it again. Touchdown. And that should seal the deal. The Dragons will try to add 2 to the board. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Knight looks downfield. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's Knight. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Douglas. And that play will seal the deal. The Dragons send out their offense. And they are very much in control of this game. He keeps it. A pickup of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Working out of the pistol. Option to the left. He's going to keep it. Now he's tackled after picking up the first. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's first down. Well, things might get a little chippy here, as it doesn't appear they're going to kneel this one out. Butts toward the right sideline. So Coach Fatu keeping the playbook open as Coach Robbins stares a hole right through him. This is getting tense right now. And that will do it. The Dragons win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position, did I?
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this very warm Saturday afternoon, and fans have made the early season pilgrimage to AT&T Stadium to support these college football playoff hopefuls And we've got a Sunshine State battle in the Lone Star State as it's the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Florida Gators in the EA Sports Kickoff Classic. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Hurricanes take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. There he goes, left side. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call they made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed noise coming from... How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. White, and his throw here's incomplete.
For number 37.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's White. Now White lost the football.
The quarterback sacked.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
2nd and 4. That's caught by Jackson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage.
Extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
Maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On the ground, Ellington. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's White. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
The 3rd down pass.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. The Hurricanes looking like they're going to go for 2. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that. And the rush coming, and he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Side kick. Recovered by the receiver.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes. And
Jennings lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Jennings, the ball carrier. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Launching one for Henderson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Recovered by the hands team.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. The play fake, now White. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Gators nothing.
This is Ellington. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The tackle made at the 24-yard.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
1st and 10. And
a big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep. And this is caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Benny Jackson, 49 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his 1st ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his 1st start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his 1st start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
On 1st and 10, White into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
The 1st down.
I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. White. That's taken in by the tight end, Perkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And 9.
Operating from the gun. White and Beasley with it over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Florida's punter is out there now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They'll run on first down. It's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defense?
Now White lost the football, and this is picked up by the defense.
Making it happy, Captain.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The onside kick recovered by the hands.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Now Ellington, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Hurricanes take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. From 21 yards away. And this offense is running away with this one.
Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's thrown 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
On first down, it's White. Over the middle, complete. It's Perkins. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch 36 to my.
From from the gun. White, he'll get this one to Galladay. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. White operating from the gun. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. From 6 yards away. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life. It's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll start out here with the option left. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 77 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
1st and 10, Florida. Operating from the gun. White. Ellington has it, middle of the field. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Off play action, here's White. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll throw now on the final play. Launching one for Henderson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A big play there. As time expires in the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. Point after try forthcoming. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score. Hurricanes 57.
With that, we reach halftime here at Arlington in the season opener of college football. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Offense.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. White. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Or maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's the option. Now White lost the football, and it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First and 10.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Benny Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And it looks like this one won't. And the ball is knocked out.
The onside kick recovered by the receiving team.
The Gators now with a first. And 10.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
From the gun, White. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on second and long. White. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's going the other way.
White's pass complete.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage field and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Now a second down throw, end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Benny Jackson, 40 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. The Hurricanes looking like they're going to go for 2.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
A loss of 4.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Operating the gun, White. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
The 3rd down pass.
Well, it's 3rd, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The onside kick recovered by the hands team.
Now White with a 1st down throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, White. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Ellington. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun. White. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
And he'll get this one up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's into the clear. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. The Hurricanes looking like they're going to go for 2. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this will be scooped up by the defense.
The onside kick recovered by the receiver.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because there's like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Benny Jackson there to make the grab. And this offense is running away with this one. The Hurricanes looking like they're going to go for 2.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Recovered by the hands team.
1st and 10, Florida.
Mike 36. Mike.
From the gun, White. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to fumble back for a touchdown. Now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point splits the uprights. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And that will extend this big lead. And the hands team does its job. And he lost the football.
The onside kick recovered by the receiving team.
White now on first down.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of
that right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense.
White's pass complete.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
quarter. You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And bulldozing his way through. And he will take this in. A touchdown, Miami. How about that? Their quarterback, 64 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Recovered by the hands team.
Check. Watch 36. Let him know.
Now White on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's going the other way.
White's pass complete.
And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Benny Jackson, 65 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Here's White, throwing on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a throw here to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Florida's punter is out there now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man, but if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Woods. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard line. 36 yards on the play. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6.
Brings up
moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I got to tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium. In Arlington, Texas. This afternoon,